Power corrupt, but loyalty kills. Yeah, listen up. What you gonna do, girl? What you gonna do, girl?
Sitting in these meetings, something ain't right. Paper shuffled under tables late at night. My people trust me with their hopes and dreams, but underneath the surface shit ain't what it seems. Looking at my partners with suspicious eyes. Every dollar counted tells 1,000 lies.
Power corrupt, but loyalty kills.
That's what they don't tell you when you sign these bills. Power corrupt, but loyalty kills. What you gonna do? Got me questioning everything that's real. Power corrupt, but loyalty kills. What you gonna do? Truth buried deeper than I can feel. Power corrupt, watch it burn. Loyalty kills. Now I learn. Found the missing funds in offshore accounts. Brother Marcus cooking books, no doubt. 5 years building this shit from dirt. Now every trusted handshake feels like hurt. Documents scattered on my office floor. Blood money trailing right back to our door. Fuck, how many families we betrayed. Why these corrupt motherfuckers got paid.
Power corrupt, but loyalty kills.
Yeah, I see it clearer now than ever.
What you gonna do?
Should I keep quiet?
Hell no.
Let it slide.
Hell no.
Watch them profit while our people cry.
Never.
Power corrupt, but what you gonna do?
Loyalty kills.
Listen up, you fake ass revolutionaries. Stealing from the hood while preaching sanctuary. Every dollar skill was meant for education. Building better blocks for the next generation. Thought we was family, thought we shared a vision. Now I'm standing here making my decision. Fuck your loyalty, fuck your brother cold. Truth gon' hit you like a mother load. 20 years of friendship up in flames, but integrity worth more than these street games.
Power corrupt, but loyalty kills.
And I ain't dying with these guilty feels. Time to blow this whole shit wide open. Let the people know who been steady croaking. Community trust ain't for sale tonight. Better run and hide when I bring this to light. Power corrupt, but loyalty kills. What you gonna do? Got me questioning everything that's real. Power corrupt, but loyalty kills.
What you gonna do?
Truth buried deeper than I can feel. Watch it burn.
Loyalty kills.
Now I learn.
Power corrupt. Loyalty kills. Now I learn. But loyalty kills.
Looking back on these pages from last year, when we started with just 10 on the square. Now I'm watching thousands fill these streets, our movement growing stronger with each beat. They thought they crushed us with their laws and lies, but truth's a flame that never really dies. Remember when you said we couldn't win? Now watch us rise up, why just begin? You tried to buy us out, but money ain't our price. You try to shut us down, not once but twice. But every time you push, we push back harder. Our unity's becoming even sharper. They tried to silence us, but the streets keep talking. Through every neighborhood, our people walking. You can't stop the movement when it's in our souls. The power of the people making history roll.
Making history roll. Yeah, making history roll.
First they sent their suits to negotiate, offering empty promises to navigate. But we exposed their plans right in the light. Got the community ready for the fight. Block by block, we organized the hood. No coalitions made them understand we could. Now City Hall can't ignore our voice. When thousands stand together, ain't no other choice. To all the doubters who said we fade away, to every critic who thought we wouldn't stay, this message right here especially for you. Look what determined people really can do. We ain't asking for permission anymore. We're claiming what's been ours since before. Now the youth are learning what we can achieve when we stand together, when we believe. Every victory we win shows them the way. Building tomorrow, start from today. See that center rising from the ground, that's community power, that's our compound. From the bottom up, we're changing the game. Nothing's ever gonna be the same. They tried to silence us, but the streets keep talking. Through every neighborhood, our people walking. You can't stop the movement when it's in our souls. The power of the people making history roll. Making history roll. Yeah. Making history roll. Making history roll. Back in the day, we was tight like chains. Now you switched up, got me feeling strange. Every move calculated, every word you say. Got me contemplating all the price you pay. Remember when we used to roll through these streets? Now you rolling with the ones who make us bleed. Remember when we shared dreams? Shared dreams. Now you share lies. Share lies. Remember when we shared dreams? Shared dreams. Now you just share lies. Share lies. Éramos hermanos compartiendo todo. Ahora ni me miras, cambiaste de modo. Vendiste tu alma por un poco de oro. Traicionaste el barrio, perdiste el modo. Yeah, I'm when we sitting on that corner, planning how we change the world. But money change your corner. I remember sitting on that corner, planning how we change the world. But my money change your corner. Yeah, now you standing on the wrong side of history. Every lie you spit makes the truth more clear. Looking in your eyes, see the fake veneer. Used to fight the power, now you are the power. Everything we built, you just devour. Remember when we shared dreams? Shared dreams. Now you share lies. Share lies. Remember when we shared dreams? Shared dreams. Now you just share lies. Share lies. I see right through you. Yeah. Do all your bullshit moves. Walking down my block, seeing kids with empty plates. While you sipping champagne, yeah, your conscience been erased. Mama working triple shifts just to make it through the day. Meanwhile, you been stashing cash in places far away. I've been watching closely how you move and what you claim. Acting like a saint, but got your hands in dirty games. Every day I see my people struggling to stay alive. While you counting profits, watch us barely survive. Can't hide it anymore. No. Your paper trail leads straight to foreign shores. Think nobody knows, but karma's coming back to settle scores. Your offshore accounts can't hide the truth. Your offshore accounts can't hide the truth. Stacking paper while we dying in these streets. Your offshore accounts can't hide the truth. Tax forms looking clean, but your hands are fucking filthy. Bank accounts in Switzerland while hood is getting guilty. Panama papers got your name all in the files. Living large off stolen dreams and broken child smiles. Cayman Islands, Luxembourg and Singapore banks. Moving dirty money while our schools all getting tanks. Shell companies and loopholes, yeah, you know the game. Different corporations, but the shit remains the same. Fuck that. You think we stupid? Nah. You think we lied? Nah. Your time is coming. Yeah. The truth will shine. Listen. Your offshore accounts can't hide the truth. Your offshore accounts can't hide the truth. Stacking paper while we dying in these streets. Your offshore accounts can't hide the truth. Can't hide. Keep running, keep hiding. But we see you, we find you. Justice coming soon. Truth gonna catch up. Yeah. We show. Yeah. Signs in hand, we bout to make a change. Been organizing since they locked my cousin away. 100 deep on the street, ain't no games to play. But something in the air don't feel right today. We chant no justice, no peace. Streets packed with heat, police. But who's that crew looking too clean? Something ain't what it seems. It's peaceful till they make it rain. Peaceful till they make it rain. They switch the story, we take the blame. It's peaceful till they make it rain. First brick flying, wasn't from my side. Masked up dudes, I ain't ever seen inside. Camera phones catch the truth in real time. 5-0 moving in with they battle lines. Tear gas burning, kids start running. They plan this whole thing, now I'm seeing something. We chain no justice, now run. Streets filled with smoke, they won. Media crews appear, right on cue. Headlines already knew. It's peaceful till they make it rain. Peaceful till they make it rain. They switch the story, we take the blame. It's peaceful till they make it rain. They switch them playing chess while we playing checkers. They got blasts in the clock, professional records. So my was moves on Rain League Rivy. Truth theory kick in the prison. System playing chess while we playing checkers. They got plants in the crowd, professional records. Tomorrow's news already written, truth buried deeper than prison.
Yeah. Sitting in this room, pen against the page, trying to understand why my hands shake with rage. Every morning I wake up feeling twice my age. Past blood flows through these veins.
Can't escape what's encoded in my DNA. Grandma told me stories that still haunt me today, about running from hell while angels looked away.
Past blood flows through these veins.
These walls keep closing in, I'm feeling paranoid. My pops walk these same floors unemployed. Same cycles repeating, can't be avoided.
Past blood flows through these veins.
Past blood flows through these veins. Every heartbeat screams their names. Can't outrun what remains. Past blood flows through these veins. I feel their pain.
Found old photographs hidden in the attic dust. Pictures telling stories of survival and trust. Grandpa's eyes hollow from working till they bust. Past blood flows through these veins. Damn.
Each generation carrying the weight before, breaking backs just to put food through the door. I'm supposed to be different, but I'm still fucking poor.
Past blood flows through these veins. Shit.
Looking in the mirror, see my daddy's face. Same fucking demons that we couldn't chase. History repeating at a killing pace. Past blood flows through these veins. Yes, blood flows through these veins. Every heartbeat screams their names. Can't outrun what remains. Past blood flows through these veins. I feel their pain.
Sometimes I sit here and I write till my fingers bleed into the night, trying to break free from these chains, but the struggles pump through my brain.
My blood screaming stories untamed. Past blood flows through these veins.
Each word I write feels like it's carved in stone. Battling demons that I thought were long gone. Same shit, different day, but I keep pushing on. Past blood flows through these veins.
For our kids won't inherit this pain in the chest. Breaking cycles while I'm putting us to the test. Building something new from this generational mess.
Past blood flows through these veins.
Yeah, standing on shoulders of the ones who failed. Trading tragedy for triumph, got stories to tell. Breaking chains while these ancestor spirits yell. Past blood flows through these veins. Past blood flows through these veins. Every heartbeat screams their names. Can't outrun what remains. Past blood flows through these veins. Watch me break these chains.
Yo, let me tell you about this game right here. Where cowards play God from behind closed doors. Think they slick, but they moves, but I see clear. Time to expose when they doing it
For and watching how you music's acting like you got the board on lock. But I peeped the way your hand was shaking when I stepped up to your building block. You ain't never been about that action, just a puppet master pulling strings. Got your boys lined up like balls of slaughter, while you fake like you the king of kings. Moving pawns while you hiding behind your castle walls. Better watch your back when the kingdom falls. Moving pawns, but you ain't got no battle scars. I'm coming straight for the king, no calls. Every move you make's calculated, but your math ain't adding up right. Got your bishops doing all your dirty work while you ducking me at night. Think you smart with your diagonal schemes, but your strategy's looking weak. Got your up position in the corner, like a snitch afraid to speak. Moving pawns while you hiding behind your castle walls. Better watch your back when king falls. Moving pawns, but you ain't got no battle scars. I'm coming straight for the king, no calls. Now your queen's exposed, no protection, and your next to switch your sides. Time is ticking on your little empire. Ain't no place left, you get high. Check, your moves are getting desperate. Mate, you backed into a trap. Game was over before it started. When you thought you could play me like that. Moving pawns while you hiding behind your castle walls. Better watch your back when the kingdom falls. Moving pawns, but you ain't got no battle scars. I'm coming straight for the king, no calls. Checkmate, checkmate, checkmate. Riding slow through my block, seeing folks that I know. Mamas cry, sirens blow. Every day, same old show. Palm trees sway above our heads while the rich drive on by. Palm trees fall on broken ground while they cruise through our town. Palm trees fall on broken ground while they cruise through our town. Fuck the lies they all tell about this place where we dwell. Tourist trap, paradise, but we know the real price. Ain't no shine down below where the real people go. Yeah. Bomba day, rah, rah, rah. Hey. Stem down day, flow, fly. Speak my peace, time to rise. Yeah, up on day, put the long move, hey, yeah. They don't need 𝐏𝐥𝐚𝐲𝐥𝐢𝐬𝐭 HIPHOP They don't tell. Guess it is in the dreams. I bar like a bird too crazy. Sun in the squares over my wrist, sky by. Palm trees fall on broken ground while they cruise through our town. Palm trees fall on broken ground while they cruise through our town. Palm trees fall on broken ground through our town. Real talk,
that's the truth. Been here since, lost my youth. Watch it burn, watch it fade. It's my home to my grave.
Street signs flash, can't turn back. You advance, quick stance, make a plan. Night falls hard on the yard. Hearts pound fast, won't be last. Time to ride from Victoria Peak to Nathan Road. They can't silence the code. When people rise, the truth explodes. They can't silence the code. Yeah. Barricades up, power corrupt. People erupt, can't disrupt what we built through the tilt. Freedom calls, city walls, paint our signs, cross the lines, stand our ground, won't back down. Watch them try to deny basic rights through the night. Go! They try to break us, but they make us stronger now. Power to the crowd. Strength and youth, speak the truth. Can't dispute what we prove through the rain. Break the chains, feel the heat in the streets. This is war at the core. Fight for more than before. Unity sets us free. Watch and see victory from Victoria Peak to Nathan Road. They can't silence the code. When people rise, the truth explodes. They can't silence the code.
Stand as one till it's done. Freedom won, rising sun. Stand as one till it's done. Freedom won, rising sun.
I'm watching from the corner, shit's about to unfold. A whisper in the distance, temperature drops cold. Some bullshit conversation, somebody running mouth. Next thing you know it's spreading, east side to the south. Yeah, little pieces of a story breaking off like glass. Nobody fact check, just passing as they pass. Word moving like a virus, infecting every block. By sunrise tomorrow, truth's already forgot. Watch this shit stir round, 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 round. Turns the block upside down, down. With sound, 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 sound. When that word gets around, yeah. Now the shit's got layers, twisted up and changed. Original meanings completely rearranged. They saying Marcus cheated, stole money from his crew. By midnight the story's already something new. His sister's in it too, now his mama caught the heat. His business getting boycotts up and down the street. The truth became a monster, grew legs and fucking ran. Now everybody's pointing fingers at an innocent man. They don't need from brown, 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 brown. Turns the block upside down, down. Sound, 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 sound. When that word gets so round, yeah. Yo, watch how quick they switch up. Switch. How fast they pick sides. Pick sides. Nobody asking questions. Everybody's got lies.
By week's end, Marcus moved out, couldn't take the shame. Nobody even remembers who the fuck to blame. Started with some bullshit, ended someone's life. Cut deeper than a bullet, sharper than a knife. I seen this shit before, gonna see it once again. When everybody's talking, ain't nobody got no friends. The truth don't mean shit when the damage has been done. The streets got a short memory, but the pain lives on.
At your table ain't no fables. What you claim is what I'm here to disable.
Never trusted your position, listen close. Behind closed doors, making power plays the most. Calling shots from ivory towers, what a joke. While the people suffer daily as you boast. Looking at your inner circle getting thin. Every ally that you got is wearing thin. Playing politics while truth gets watered down. Acting royal while your kingdom's burning down.
Round table looking real unstable. Your lane able, keep your labels. Claim the truth but can't face it. Watch it all get decimated.
Got your knights all position, what's the cost? Every move calculated, double crossed. Building empires on the backs of broken souls, while you feast on empty promises and gold. See the cracks in your foundation showing now. Every lie you told is finally breaking down. Can't maintain the fiction that you built. Time to face the consequences of your guilt.
They ain't ready for this.
Look at how they scatter when the truth hits. Look at how they panic when we prove it. System crumbling, foundation shook. Time to tear the pages from your book. Now your tables turn to splinters, what remains? All your soldiers switching sides, they see the game. Try to save face, but your power's obsolete. Watch your kingdom fall apart beneath your feet. Everything you built was just pretend. Now it's time to make these power games end. Standing in the ruins of your reign. Nothing left to do but take the blame.
Round table looking real unstable.
The tables turn.
Round table looking real unstable.
Remember back when we was kids on that corner, face to face now, different uniforms. You behind that badge, thinking you transform, but that blue suit just made your soul deform.
Used to share bread when times was rough. Split dollars, never thought that wasn't enough. Running from cops, now you wearing cuffs. On the other side, acting real tough. Same streets that raised us both. Now you patrol with that oath. Beating down the folks you knew. Acting like your past ain't true. Forgot where you came from quick. Badge got you feeling sick. Power trip got you twisted. Our whole history dismissed. Badge don't change the blood veins. Badge don't wash away your stains.
Badge don't change the blood.
Still the same snake, different game. Different game, same shame. different name, same shame. You ain't changed, just the frame. Last week you kicked down Marcus' door. Same Marcus who helped your mom when she was poor. Beat his ass while his kids watched in fear. Same kids that called you uncle last year. Seen you plant evidence on young bros. Same quarter where we used to post those. Taking bribe from the dealers we hated. Your badge just got your morals faded. Remember when we swore to change things? Now you just a puppet on power strings. Harassing mothers, breaking spirits. Your soul so dark I can fucking hear it. Every dirty dollar in your pocket. Screaming sell out but you try it. Internal affairs know your business but your boys are blue. Provide the witness. Face me now, look in my eyes. Tell me how you sleep at night with blood money in your safe and now people locked away. Tell me what changed your mind when that system you despised offered you a piece of pie. Now integrity's alive. Every arrest quota that you feeling is another community you killing. Each protect and serve that you swearing is another lie that you bearing. Fuck your badge and fuck your code. Coming down this road. When them ghosts come back to haunt all them faces that you taught. Every brother that you beat, every mother that you cheat, every family that you tore, gonna meet you at your door. Street justice got a longer memory than that pension plan you're selling me. Badge don't make you bulletproof when karma comes to speak the truth. Badge don't change the blood. Badge don't change the blood. Badge don't change the blood. Sitting back watching your interpretation of my daily situation. Your narration got me feeling some type frustration, like you took my life and made it basic. See, I've been watching how you paint us, frame by frame, episode by episode. You ain't us. Your writer's room so disconnected from the truth that we protected. What you see on HBO ain't half of what we know. Y'all just making TV shows while we living through the blows. Remember that scene where the kid got caught up? Y'all made it look clean, but the real story's rougher. Lost 3 friends before I turned 16, and ain't none of that drama look pristine. Your actors got the lines rehearsed perfect, but we improvising daily with no purpose except survival, no revival. When the credits roll, we still in the cycle. What you see on HBO ain't half of what we know. Y'all just making TV shows while we living through the blow. Hey, Mr. Producer, let me tell you something. Your awards don't mean nothing when you're profiting off our suffering. Creating entertainment from our pain, while the real stories remain untold, unsold, too raw for your frame. You filming our neighborhoods for authenticity, but miss the community, the unity between the struggles and the strength, between the pain and the faith. Every corner store got a story that your cameras never caught. See, every mother's tears authentic, not just seen scratch for interest. Your season finale can't capture the reality we living after. The way we hold each other down when no cameras around. What you see on HBO ain't half of what we know. Y'all just making TV shows while we living through the blows. It's chosen. Look at yourself real close. Every image got a flip side. Your reflection's where the truth hides. Frontin' like you representin', but your whole game's just pretending. I see through your masquerade, every move you ever made. Claim you're real, but that's a fraud. Time to drop your facade. What you see ain't what we see at all. What you see, your reflection's bout to break and fall. Break and fall, break and fall. Truth comes crashing through your wall. Your reflection's bout to tell it all. Fake prophet with a false crown, about to bring your temple down. Playing saint but you ain't holy. Got your people paying solely. For the image that you sell, but the truth I know it well. Time to shatter all that glass. Watch your kingdom fade to past. What you see ain't what we see at all. What you see, your reflection's bout to break and fall. Break and fall, break and fall. Truth comes crashing through your wall. Your reflection's bout to tell it all. To tear it all. You got it figured, locked down in your mind, but time's a brutal teacher, leaving lessons far behind. I see you in the mirror thinking you're complete, but evolution's coming, switching up the beat. Every move you make today's tomorrow's old news. Every truth you claim to know got different views. You build these walls around you thinking they protect, but they're just limitations that you gotta reject. Who you think you are ain't who you gonna be. Who you think, who you think. Breaking out these chains, yeah, I'm finally free. Finally, finally. Who you think you are ain't who you gonna be. Look at all these habits that you call your style. Pride built on foundation that been crumbling a while. Every step you take, it leads you down a path, but the road ain't linear, better do the math. You front like you're solid, set in all your ways, but transformation's coming in a matter of days. I see right through you cause I know your type, living in a bubble thinking everything's alright. But I can't when I see ya, break it down, break it down, break it down, tear it up, build it new. Each day brings a battle with the man you was, fighting off the future cause you scared of what it does. But growth ain't optional, it's coming either way. So face yourself for real, hear what I gotta say. Good, raise your long ring, who we wanna be. Breaking till you sleep, it's on your sleep. Breaking up this change, yeah, I'm finally free. Finally, finally. Who you think you are ain't who you doubt
about yourself. Put your old beliefs right up on that back shelf. Cause metamorphosis ain't asking for permission, and evolution comes without your recognition. You think you know yourself? Think again. You think you're set in stone? That's pretend. Cause who you think you are ain't who you gonna be.
If you set the stone, present drill, present
Found these words from 95. Ain't all faded, barely alive. Young and hungry, full of pride. Every page screaming do or die. Looking back at who I was, streets had me thinking that was love. Yeah. Reading back my history like somebody else wrote it for me. Pages telling different tales of a kid who couldn't fail. Line by line, memories flood. Corner store and neighborhood, same block where my homie stood. Thought we understood what's good. Now I see it different though. Time revealing what I know. Real talk. Dear younger me, running wild and free. If you could see what you gonna be. Whoa, these verses hit different now. Making moves, showing how. Change ain't coming overnight, but the path be coming bright. Watch the next generation rise. Same fire in their eyes. Yeah, yeah. Reading back my history like somebody else wrote it for me. Pages telling different tales of a kid who couldn't fail. Looking at these pages, yo, like a map of how far to go. Time reveals another road. Truth unfolds. Yeah.
Propaganda, push again, programming planted in your mental plane. 3D, Jew falseness through the frequency, while you feast on fabricated fantasy. Media manipulation making minds go blind. Force-fed fiction from the front lines. Power players pushing propaganda clean through the television screen. Know what I mean? Broadcasting bias, better believe it's true. Feeding you fables, telling you what to do. Command and control through the cable connection. Mass deception, mental misdirection. They feed us fiction through the television. Fiction. Power speaks lies while we stay in submission. Listen. Digital distortion, data disguise, filtered facts while freedom dies. Corporations crafting careful scripts, reality twisted, truth gets flipped. Breaking news, breaking down your defenses. Common sense lost in consequences. Paid puppets playing parts for profit. Truth tellers labeled as troublesome topics. Wake up, switch off, break free, think clear, can't see, control. They sold your mind, your soul. Fact checkers feeding from the funding source. Playing politics with the power course. Media moguls managing the message flow, keeping consciousness critically low. System servants serving synthetic scenes. Reality replaced with reduced routines. Popular programming perpetuates the plan while truth stays trapped in the trash can. It's real. They feed us fiction through the television. Fiction. Power speaks lies while we stay in submission. Listen. Turn off the tubes and trust your truth. Break the broadcast, build your proof. Propaganda pushing through your picture frame, but now you know their power play game. Who the fuck you think you are? Claiming territory you ain't never run. I've been here before your ass showed up. Built this shit brick by brick, blood by blood. Think you wear that crown? No. Better check yourself before I shut you down. Every block I step on blows to me. While you playing pretend with your fake cam. Got my soldiers posted, ready for war. You just talk that shit behind closed doors. Real recognize real, and you ain't it. Your whole squad looking weak, better quit. 10 years deep in this game I built. While you writing checks, your ass can't feel. Think you got power? That's just a joke. Watch your empire turn to smoke. Who's really king on these streets? Who's really king on these streets? You claim the throne but can't compete. Who's really king on these streets? Y'all just peasants trying to play my game. Think you tough, your whole set is lame. I rule this shit with an iron grip. Why you running around with your counterfeit shit? Every move I make leaves bodies shook. Your reputation's based on one good look. I earned my spot through straight warfare. Why you posting pics like somebody care? Don't talk about power if you ain't lifted. Your whole crew fall when pressure hit it. I'm the one they fear when night falls. The one who makes the final calls. Got my banner raised, territory marked. When my youth players, I'm in the art of pure domination, straight decimation. Your whole kingdom needs renovation. Who's really king on these streets? Who's really king on these streets? You claim the throne but can't compete. Who's really king on these streets? Yeah, remember who the fuck you dealing with. Real power ain't about what you claim. It's about what you maintain. I've been here, I'ma stay here, and that's facts. System made them heartless. Yeah. They ain't even see us start this. Periodic table turning street fables, ain't it? Clean cut facade, but the inside's tainted. Bunsen burning blue, but his soul burning darker. System made them heartless, yeah, they made them harder. White coat the black market, perfect grade to F. Pushing pure knowledge to the system, let them stress. Calculations perfect, but his life subtracted. System made him heartless when his wage got fractured. Yeah, cook that up. Elementary principles to advanced economics. Brain full of formulas, but pockets stay toxic. System made them heartless, watch them break it down. From suburban silence to the hardest sound in town. Pure thoughts to pure product. Clean hands to street profit. System made them heartless when they pushed them off that cliff. System made them heartless. Broke them down to particles. Mixed them with that darkness. Now he's truly part of it. System made him heartless. Broke him down to particles. Mixed him with that darkness. Now he's truly part of it. Compound interest in the compound interest. Scientific mind, but the streets got him twisted. Lab safety protocol, the street code protocol. System made him heartless when they stole his soul. Teaching kids equations while his life's dividing. Perfect attestations while his truth's in hiding. System made him heartless, watch the transformation. From periodic table to a street education. Breaking down the elements of pure survival. Every calculation leads to self-revival. System made him heartless, that's the final grade. Now he's teaching lessons that could never fade. Watch my teacher fade away. System crush your spirit day by day. Clean cut suit turn to something else. System made him heartless, couldn't help himself. Remember when he spoke of change and hope? Now he's changed himself, that's the bitter joke. System made him heartless, yeah, we watched him fall. From aspiring minds to breaking down the land. Heartless, broke him down to particles. Mixed him with that darkness. Now he's truly part of it. System made him heartless. Broke him down to particles. Mixed him with that darkness. Now he's truly part of it. Pure to impure. Yeah. Cure to the cure. Cook. System made him heartless, that's for sure.
Block by block, watch him hit drop. Block by block, can't make it stop. Block by block, my past gets chopped. Cruising past places that shake me since '93. Memory fades like paint peeling gradually. Watching the landscape change, rearranging my reality. Every landmark that raised me now fading catastrophically. Precious pieces of childhood dissolved in the dust. The old neighborhood soul getting crushed. Remember playing ball where that boutique stands now. Funny how fast they flip the whole scene upside down. My people scattered like seeds in the breeze, while developers plant their profit making schemes. Ain't nothing sacred in this cash crazy town. Just watching it all come crashing down. Block by block, watching it drop. Yeah, block by block, can't make it stop. No, block by block, my past gets chopped till everything I know is gone. Price out, life out, might doubt, strike out. Every single memory fading, paint spray, walls fade, calls made, all change, breathe, streets bleed, trees leave. Please believe my hood's becoming something else, something else. Something foreign, something stolen, something broken, something chosen by the ones who never lived here, never bled here, never ever cared. Remember when these streets knew my name. Remember how, stay. Block by block, watching it drop. One time. Block by block, can't make it stop. No more. Block by block, my past gets chopped till everything I know is gone.
everything I know is gone.
Been posted on this corner since 93. Selling fruit fresh, that's how I get my cheese. Y'all rolling through with clipboards and plans, thinking you can erase this with your raised up land. Same block where my pops used to hustle. Now y'all come through acting like there ain't no struggle. 20 years deep, rain, shine, and heat. Now you wanna push me and mine off, cause you ain't never walked these blocks before the coffee shops. Never knew the names, old faces at the bus stops. You ain't never walked these blocks before the coffee shops. Now you wanna act like you run the spot. My car's my office, streets my workplace. Y'all talking about improvement with a straight face. Pushing out the people who built it as hood. Like a sweat and tears ain't do this neighborhood good. See them bulldozers, they coming for us all. First the corner store, then the barbershop fall. Y'all don't see value till it's packaged up nice. Everything we built, now it comes with a price.
Remember when kids played out on these streets? Before your luxury apartments blocked out the breeze. Remember when neighbors all knew your name? Before you turned our home into your little game.
I ain't moving quiet, I ain't going soft. Been here too long to get pushed off. My grandma raised 7 kids round here. Now rent so high, she might disappear. But I'ma keep serving these mangoes and plums. Keep getting speaking truth. So y'all hear where I'm from, thank God where I'm from. This ain't your show, this our community. This ain't your show, and we ain't gon' go. You ain't never walked these blocks before the coffee shop. Never knew the names or faces at the bus stops. You know that right, let's walk. Yeah, I see you with them plans, but we still here, and we ain't going nowhere. The best we'll talk. Yo, listen up, y'all. They think we stupid, huh? They think we can't see. Nah, but I'm about to break it down, real talk.
What they feeding y'all? I see right through the smoke. Every channel got an angle, got me nearly broke. Scrolling through my feed, man, it's making me choke. Same script, different face, yeah, they think it's a joke. I'm watching all these puppets dance on strings, while the real puppet masters counting bigger things. They flooding all your screens with artificial scenes, making y'all believe whatever nonsense that it brings.
What they feeding y'all?
For real though,
What they feeding y'all?
can't you see?
What they feeding y'all?
Wake up, friend.
What they feeding y'all?
Listen to me.
What they feeding y'all?
Tell me.
What they feeding y'all?
Show me.
What they feeding y'all?
Real talk.
What they feeding y'all?
We need answers.
What they feeding y'all? What they feeding y'all?
Yeah.
What they feeding y'all?
Come on.
What they feeding y'all?
Break it down.
algorithm got you trapped inside a box while they feeding you whatever garbage that they stocks. Every swipe you make, they track it like some cops, till your mind so full of junk it never stops. I'm seeing through the screen, yeah, I decode all the hidden messages they try to upload. Got the masses hypnotized down their core, while I'm standing here just watching at the door. What they feeding y'all? Tell me what they feeding y'all. Show me what they feeding y'all. Real talk, what they feeding y'all. We need answers, what they feeding y'all. What they feeding y'all. Yeah, what they feeding y'all. Come on, what they feeding y'all. Break it down. They got you, they got you, they got you, they got you right where they want you. They got you, they got you, they got you right where they need you. Every notification ding, another link in chains. Every viral moment programmed straight into your brain. They ain't even hiding it, they think we all the same. While they feeding you that poison through your data plane. I can see the truth behind the interface. All the hidden hints controlling what you chase. Time to break away before it's too late. Stand up for yourself and get up in their face like what they feeding y'all. 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 What they feeding y'all.
Remember when we used to run these streets, back when your word actually meant something.
I see you on the TV looking clean in your suit, walking past the spots where we used to shoot hoops. South Central raised us both, that's what you keep saying. But I'm still here living while you're far away playing. Remember sharing sandwiches when times was rough. Now you vote against food stamps, man, that's tough. We walk the same blocks, duck the same cops. Now you funding they tanks while the neighborhood rots. From the concrete to Congress, now you concrete the projects. How you sleep at night? From the concrete to Congress, now you concrete the projects. Ain't that right? Figured 8-5 in Maine would ring a bell, where your mama's apartment was before they fell. Remember that corner store that kept us fed? Now it's some fancy shop selling 8-dyke bread. You was there when they shot Lil Ray down. Now you acting like violence just hit this town. Talking points and press runs, that's your new thing. But I remember when your street name used to ring. From the concrete to Congress, now you concrete the projects. How you sleep at night? From the concrete to Congress, now you concrete the projects. Ain't that right? Let me break it down clear so the people know how you switched up faster than a red light go. Used to be power to the people was your favorite phrase. Now you power lunching with the ones we used to rage against. Remember marching with us when they killed that kid? Now you telling us to wait, keep our voices hid. You forgot about Maria's store they shut down last spring while you was busy cutting ribbons at that new mall ring. Every vote you cast is like a bullet in our back. Every speech you give just adds another crack in the foundation of the hood that made you strong. Now you so afraid to admit where you come from wrong. I got pictures in my phone from back in '99 when you used to throw sets and rep the same signs. Now you calling us thugs, calling us a disease. Man, the only virus here is your expertise and forgetting where you came from, who you used to be before you traded in your soul for that new PC. How you sleep at night? How you sleep at night? How you sleep at night? How you sleep at night?
Black and white squares, dead stare, thinking you're prepared. Don't care, moving diagonal, your fall radical. Each step tactical, till the final pull. What you calculate, while I demonstrate how to dominate before it's too late. Your next move's your last move. Think fast, move smooth. Your next move's your last move. Time's up, check you.
Check you, check you.
8 steps ahead, inside your head. Already read what's left unsaid. Think you got power, every hour. Watch you cower as you turn sour. Saw your strategy, now you're mad at me. About to snap freely, that's your tragedy. Your next move's your last move. Think fast, move smooth. Your next move's your last move. Time's up, check you.
Check you, check you.
Ain't built for this war, always knew the score. Thought you had it all, now watch yourself fall. Yeah, just that. Straight to your throne, blood and bone. Should've known, you're here alone. Nowhere to hide, side to side. About to slide, time to ride. End game's coming quick, every move's a trick. Watch the clock tick while you get sick. Your next move's yours, your last move. Think fast, move smooth. Your next move's your last move. Time's up to check you, check you. Check you, game over. Game over. Alright, y'all, we're here today because we got to find a way. I watch Marcus move through the streets with purpose and pride. 20 years deep in the struggle, still trying to provide a path for the youth when the system's pushing them down. He's building bridges between sets from opposite sides of town. Every morning hit the pavement, clipboard in his grip. Door to door, block to block, trying to make the violence dip. They call him crazy, say the beast too deep to mend. But he keep pushing forward, making enemies into friends. I see him talking to the OGs, wisdom in his words. Breaking down the walls of hate that kept these blocks disturbed. Teaching history lessons right there on the concrete. Showing how division keeps our people in defeat.
These streets need healing, not more bleeding. No, no more bleeding. These streets need healing. Come together now, not more bleeding.
We gotta stop the bleeding, start the healing. Yesterday I rolled with Marcus to the community hall. Rival family sitting down, tension thick as a wall. He spoke about his brother, lost his senseless beef. How revenge just breeds revenge, never brings relief. Some young ones in the back looking hard to impress, but even they went quiet when he addressed the power of unity. Strength in numbers true, how the system profits when we fight, that's nothing new. He pulled it out statistics, showed them black and white, how our neighborhoods fall while others reach new heights. The real enemy ain't across the street, he said. It's those who watch us kill ourselves and count their bread.
These streets need healing, not more bleeding. No more bleeding. These streets need healing. Come together now, not more bleeding.
We gotta stop the bleeding, start the healing. Start the healing. Start the healing. Today
day I watched the miracle unfold before my eyes. Two sets threw down their flags, decided to be wise. Marcus standing in the middle, tears running down his face, as decades of division finally gave way to grace. He ain't no politician, ain't got no fancy degree, just a warrior for peace who helped our people see that we're all we really gotten is concrete war, and unity's the key to kick down every door. I'm writing down a story so the world will know about the quiet heroes who help our garden grow. In the streets of South Central, change comes day by day, but people like Marcus showing us a better way. These streets, no more bleeding, no more bleeding. These streets, Pentela, no more bleeding. We gotta stop the bleeding, start to heal it. These streets, we gotta stop the bleeding, start to heal it.
July 12th, downtown, hands up, still got hand. Suffocating in these streets, man. Your badge press against my chest, damn. Radio static screaming, back up, coming. My lungs burning, vision running. I can't breathe, they just words, homie. That's reality when you approach me. 5-0 got me face down concrete, heart pounding like a bass beat. Every gasp like warfare, you acting like you don't care. System built to make us scared. Air becomes a millionaire. Can't catch my breath, yeah. Death on my neck, what? Badge and a threat, wonder what's next. Can't catch my breath, no. Power and flex, damn. Systems corrupt, people erupt. Mama taught me about survival, but this ain't in a Bible. Hands behind my back now, whole hood watch me black out. Fuck your protocol and procedure. My life worth less than your fever for control and domination, built on false accusations. They say stop resisting while my blood pressure's rising. Body can malfunction and in truth keeps capsizing. But we ain't staying silent, times are getting violent. Revolution breathing through the tear gas evening. Can't catch my breath, yeah. Death on my neck, one badge and a threat, wonder what's next. Can't catch my breath, no. Power and flex, damn. Systems corrupt, people erupt. Look at what you became. Each day I see less of who you used to be. Money changed everything, now tell me what you see. When you look at yourself, do you recognize that face? I remember when we started, both of us were starving. Now you got a mansion, but your soul's been departed. Every time I see you on TV, it's disturbing. Playing dress up with designers while your people hurting. Used to talk about revolution, changing systems, now you're selling out arenas, but ain't nobody listening. Remember in the basement when we made that promise, said we never change for fame, now look what you've accomplished. Got 1 million followers, but lost your real supporters. Trading truth for validation, man, you need some order. Every interview you doing got me feeling sicker. When they ask about the hood, you act like you ain't been there. Who is that person staring back at you? Who are you now? Every reflection shows somebody new. Change somehow. Can't even recognize who care. Looking right through you, nothing's the same.
System malfunction, authenticity not found. Loaded previous version of real 1𝐥𝐥𝐸 not found.
Remember when we used to say, keep it real until the grave. Now you're just another slave to the image that you made. Who is that person staring back at you? Who are you now? Every reflection shows somebody new. Change somehow. Can't even recognize who you became. Lost your way. Looking right through you, nothing's the same.
Every magazine cover, just another mask you wear. Used to fight against the system, now you acting like you're scared. All them politicians that we hated, now you're friends with them. Every principle you stood for, now pretending that was just pretend. Your foundation turned to quicksand, sinking deeper every day. Used to be about the message, now you're lost in your display. Writing this to hurt you, this is tough love that I'm giving. Hope one day you see yourself and recognize who's really living.
Who are you now? Every reflection shows somebody